welcome to Steve Spurrier Florida Field, the Swamp. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Florida Gators. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, Florida has been through the gauntlet with coaches lately, trying to find some stability. They have a new opportunity here with a young up-and-coming coach in John Summerall. He has been a proven winner at all of the stops. Now he has an opportunity to turn the Gators around and bring them back to relevance in the SEC. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Florida State's offense will get the first swing today. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Lets it go quickly, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And look at the leg strength, a booming punt. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. So the Gators offense comes out for their first possession today. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. He'll hand it off. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
The shotgun running play call. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Pryor. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. They'll test the right side here. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, this is the trend in college football. In this area of the field, it's 4-down territory, and they're able to get a nice conversion here and set themselves up with another first down. Now they can go down and get a touchdown.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Gators are in the red zone. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Ball handed off. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust. First down, you've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric, that first step. He gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Going to try to use his legs here. He gets the first and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Doesn't even get the pitch off before they bring him to the ground.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. It's Florida on top as we break to the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And the game is now tied.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that the drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. Fielded near the 20. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Here comes a handoff.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he flat dropped it. It's going to bring up 3rd down for this offense.
Well, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to pass. It's Daniels. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lopez. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is incomplete.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Catch made on the right side. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. Here comes the pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination of coverage and rush working together.
And the Knowles will have to punt this one away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Now, Chris, there's two things going on here. One, the pass rush is doing a great job. Yes, the effort is there. They've got some guys that can get after it. But also, this pass protection, they've got to shore themselves up. It's about effort and targeting yourself pre-snap. They're not doing a good job of either of those. They need to shore up this protection if they want to have success offensively.
Oh, and he's in the legs still churning. Won't go down. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Chris, I think they're just putting a lot of faith in their quarterback here. In this field position, you've got to believe that you're going to complete this ball. To take a shot down the field in this situation, I don't love it. You've got to try to throw something that you know you can get the first down, move the chains, and establish the drive. Here, you're likely just going to punt this ball away.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the return will be brought down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love. A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now, 2nd and 3. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
To throw, it's Daniels. He's running out of time here. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it near the plus 45.
Well, this is a great job by this offense of just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
So you run fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with the miss, we remain tied.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That big gain gets the first, and that'll be the last play before our 2-minute timeout. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Pryor. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Now it's second down here. Tight end goes in motion. A play action, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal. He goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Daniels. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And FSU will now spend their 2nd timeout now. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line, a sack. And the Gators will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Chris, you cannot hold the football this long as a quarterback. You've got to have that internal clock. 1, 2, 3. And the ball either needs to be out or you've got to run for the first down. He cannot keep holding the ball or they're going to continue to take these sacks.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Timeout taken by Florida, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And now the Gators will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Gators and Noles. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Florida State and Florida plays out.
The Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front 7 is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Handoff to the back.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And he drives the punt deep. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? And there's the handoff. The Knowles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
1st and 10 play coming up. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Oh, that's a huge tackle for loss. It was 2nd and short. Now it's 3rd and medium with a chance to get off the field. They've got to execute here and force them to punt.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Just get the sense that this quarterback really wants to force this football down the field. And even with the pressure, he's hurried. He just kind of jumps at this throw and forces it all the way down there. I feel like this is a bit ill-advised.
And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Perfect aim and good loft on this one. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Ball. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Gators looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run it here. It's the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Ball. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Can they pick up the first on the ground? tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
The Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Florida. Powers into the end zone. Looks like a design run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Short throw complete to the tight end. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
And that pass falls incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
And the Noles will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. Open field ahead. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. On On first down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. The back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And the Gators look to keep this drive moving.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Grab down the middle. It's Ball. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Takes off in a bootleg. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player, a junior offensive lineman. The Gators have first and 10 here. And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaking tackles. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Ball. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's fourth down. They're doing a great job.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's the throw deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Daniels. And this pass is on target, caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket, so right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Caught by the receiver. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This front 7 is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
And it's a direct snap. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that previous play. Leaning on the run game here. He's got space. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Motion now from the tight end. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to